Slightly over half of Americans say that they are cutting back on their spending significantly. That's 51% exactly who say they are, 49% are not. This is an interesting question because we did not specify as a result of anything. We simply said, are you cutting back on spending? And over half of Americans are. Big differences by income. This is not a shock. You see the data in front of you. Americans who make the least amount of money, under $35,000 a year, overwhelmingly say they are cutting back on spending. By the way, we thought this would be of interest. Politically, there's a difference. Republicans, significantly less likely to say they're cutting back on spending than Democrats. Could have some political implications. We followed up and asked those Americans who were cutting back, what are you cutting back on? Now, this is intriguing. We thought we would mostly see people say, oh, I'm cutting back on gasoline, something to do with driving since the price of gasoline is so high. But look at the top of the list. More than anything else, Americans say they're going to cut back on vacations and travel. This is not good news for the travel industry. It suggests that this summer we're not going to have as booming a tourist industry as we may have in previous summers. What comes after travel? Well, about a quarter of Americans say they're cutting back on food and groceries. Again, these are Americans who say all in all they're cutting back on spending. Following food, cutting back on entertainment. Driving less and fewer trips finally comes along, and then Americans say they're cutting back on gas, which is not unexpected. Bottom line out of all of this, we are seeing signs in our data, at least attitudinally, that Americans tell us, at least a good number of them, they're cutting back on their spending in these specific areas. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup poll.